some shit. They said that sometimes she doesn't get all the poop out of her butthole, and it smells. And sometimes she has a crusty butthole, and I gotta wash it because she's not good at cleaning.
How do you just get the worst, like, selection of animal qualities?
It's not a bad thing. I just have to do it like once a week. I just gotta take a little tissue to her butt and clean her bowl.
This isn't gonna start me like at the beginning of the game.
Oh my goodness, you're so fucking cute.
It's gonna start me at where I had started off last time, right?
Oh, baby. Don't worry, when I move up, I won't expect anyone to clean the cat's butthole but me.
I mean, that's good. This is trying to read my controller, but we don't want that. Controller is taking priority.
I really don't want to draw.
You literally were just like, I want to draw femboys.
Yeah, but now I don't want to because I realize that it's going to take effort, and tomorrow's going to be nothing but commissions. So I'm going to be drawing all day anyway.
Why is my stream not realizing, like, I have a game working now? Like, it's frozen.
What the fuck is the 3 Dolphin Club?
I don't know.
It's like a chat in your Discord.
Oh, they like changed the name all the time. I don't know what, like, the 3, it used to be the 3 body problem, which is a different thing. Why is the game not working? Like, the recording of the game is not working.
Guess we can try to place it in Dark Souls and hate. No. No. I have no games to play.
Like, you guys don't see it either, right? Like, it just looks like the pause menu right now. Because the game is going right now, and it's not getting picked up, apparently.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna pee, probably move to the other computer.
Why is it like this? Why are you like this? Are we good now? Okay, hey, cool. So if you want to know a problem that, if you want to know a problem that happens with this game, it does not show up in your auto-detect for game functions unless you are in borderless window. If you try to play in full screen, it will not let you. So there is that. Astonishing. Does Rachel have a Steam account? Of course she does. That's how I give her video games. Please tell me if we get any awkward frame rate stuff or any clipping or anything like that. Like how it just kind of froze up a little bit there just a second ago, but that was on my side. That was system error. We might have to skip out on this area because I don't think I have the skill set for it. I'm gonna be honest. Wasteland 3 was fun, but I don't think Nick and I are ever going back to it. It was really broken, and I think the time has passed, you know? Ooh, we're getting, like, some weird slowdown. Yeah, we fucked it. Yep. Stuttering a bit in fight time. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how to decrease it though, cuz like I've set my shit down pretty deep, and it continues to do the cyberpunk thing where it says that it's not using up any GPU really. So I wish that I knew. This one's fucking tough. Like, I'm probably just gonna skip it. I'm not gonna lie. I watched Carrion Vampire, Call of Cthulhu's. Is looking for stuff to watch on your channel. I mean, like, that's up to you, man. You can watch whatever you want. There's gonna be an influx of content because I'm actually gonna get off my ass and just start posting. You have the latest NVIDIA driver? I do. It doesn't help with Doom. It's the same. It has the same problem I have with Cyberpunk, where it says that Chrome is using 99% of my GPU. Like, I don't know how to fix that. Oh, I've got to be at least like 12 times deep on this already. I don't know. Like I'm not. I don't care. Like, I'm not a person that's like I have to do 100% of everything and get every secret. It's just I'm content smacking my head against it a few times, but ultimately speaking, I'll probably like, you know, quit out just to actually play the game and have fun at some point. Yeah, see, like, this is what happens when I try to do this. It's like, at some point, I'm just gonna have to move on. I'm also just super out of it. Last driver was on the 26th, that's why I asked. Yeah, I update, like, every time. Again, that doesn't change anything. I'm on, like, third hardest, or not third hardest, third difficulty. Again, I'm not gonna espouse that I'm good at Doom. I played the last one story mode because I was like, yeah, I gotta play this game. People bought it for me. It's been years. And then I did. And I got through it. And I went, you know what? I can probably afford to play the next one on a harder difficulty. And the answer is no, I can't. I just kind of hammer through it as it goes. And it's like, yeah, we'll figure it out. And by we'll figure it out, I mean we'll move on. Ooh, wrong button. I don't remember what any buttons are. Yeah, I don't remember, like, any of this shit. I don't remember how to play game. How do you play game? That's the question at the end of the day. A big part of what I've been kind of meh on with this one as well is the exact thing that Ezekiel was talking about, saying that he likes, which is it taking away, like, the freedom to just kind of play with whatever gun you wanted. And, like, forcing you to do other things. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, but I'm not, like, here for that. I'm here to, like, use the gun that I want to use and say, like, hey, it's pretty good. Yeah, they know who you are. Like, somewhat. Probably forget your name every now and then. Alright, come on. Please stop juggling my body, please. Well, I'm actually fucked, so, like, that's fine. I got sent out. If you're wondering what I'm doing, it's called suicide, and it's a time-honored tradition. Alright, we're just gonna skip past that. If I really feel like I need to go and do these things, I'll just come back. Like, I haven't even been putting points into weapons or anything like that. I've just been going. Because I haven't found anything that I really super genuinely enjoy. Like, there's no weapon that I've acquired where I'm like, it has to be this one. Given that they're optional, I would imagine skipping's probably not going to do too much to me, yeah. Dude, I fucking hate these things.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Can you please give me your body? Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, you as well, but for different reasons. I mean, I wouldn't complain for blood as well, but, you know. See ya, Tucker. Have rest.
Huh?
I was saying goodbye to Tucker.
Oh.
So that they might have rest.
Bye, Tucker.
Into Sandy City. Oh. Dude, I'm getting so sick of your tentacles. One of these days, I swear, bang, zoom. Right to the tentacle room.
I wish there was a way to completely wipe your Animal Crossing area, but, like, not lose all your shit.
Yeah? That definitely sounds like something that would be good to have. Hello. What is it that I'm not understanding about this thing? This is clearly an object that I am supposed to use to get up, but I can't figure out to activate. Just want to point out, someone left a vinyl in Hellpriest Castle. Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't they have a vinyl? Think about it, man. I know this has nothing to do with that, but I just thought it would be good. I'm coming back to this game having forgotten entirely how to play the video game. Which is amazing when you consider that it's Doom. How do you forget to play the entirety of Doom? Let me know if you want any tips. I mean, always welcome to give tips, but mostly just, like, I really don't remember what to do in video game. This is also a game where I missed the instruction on how to use the monkey bars, and then because I didn't use the monkey bars right, I thought I couldn't until I got an item. So, you know, I'm not exactly here with it today. Or in general. Hold on, I'm getting weird fucking stupid shit on my game right now. What is going on? Why are you using up 100% and dropping a billion frames? I'm trying to resolve my dropping frames, sorry. Look fine on stream. It might be just in the recording. I don't know. Like it's like, hey, you dropped 4,000 frames in the last couple of seconds, and I'm just like, what's going on here? I've turned the game back on, but you guys don't have access to it yet. So sorry. Just a minute. I'm just doing a test here. What's going on? Why am I dropping? Why am I dropping? Where are you dropping, boys? That's a good question, isn't it? I don't know what's going on. I'm like, my shit's just really getting fucked up. What is happening here? I'm so sorry, guys.
Technical difficulties?
Yeah, apparently not for them, but definitely for me, which is a problem. Like, they're saying it's fine, but I'm not having good shit happening. And while I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on, I did end up taking damage at one point, which is very, very on brand. I think I fixed it. I really genuinely don't know what's happening with this game sometimes. This game does the weird same stuff that Cyberpunk does to me. Where it just insists that Chrome is using up more GPU power than the game, which I just genuinely cannot believe. I want to know what this Chrome bug is. That it's like... Or I guess it's more likely a Windows bug, but like I really want to know what it is that's telling Chrome that it's using up more graphics processing than the actual video game that's being played. Because it's a real genuine problem for Cyberpunk. It's not as much of an issue with Doom Eternal. Use Firefox? I don't think that will be the resolving issue. Thank you for your slime. What'd that do? Ah, I understand. Oh, I was so scared that that was gonna crush me. Like, I was really concerned I was gonna Spelunky myself there for a second. Disable hardware acceleration in Chrome? I'm pretty sure I've disabled that. Also, but again, it brings up the question of why is Chrome saying that it's using shit anyway, when it's going to the game. That's the question.
I don't have anything to play.
I mean, do you want me to, like, buy something for you?
No. I just think at some point we should do the thingy.
Okay, do the thingy?
The Steam thing.
Yeah, we could do that. Is the game online enabled in some way? I don't think so. Like, not in that way. I don't think it's using Chrome. I am still occasionally dropping frames, but it seems like it's now restricting those frame dropping to Twitch as opposed to my system, but who knows? Oof. Ooh. Yeah, game visual good. There's a pseudo Dark Souls mechanic where a demon that kills a slayer will show up in another player's world as a strong demon. What? I feel like I'm not understanding this door. That leads me back in. Oh, do I need to, like, hit both things? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just call the guy the Ice Priest and not the Hell Priest? I mean, you can be both.
We will break your will yet.
I'm sorry, please stop. What'd I just say? And I asked politely and everything. Mr. Puzzle Solver? I mean, sometimes. Here's the thing. I'm either really good at solving puzzles or I'm really bad at solving puzzles, and there's no in between. There was some frames just now. I imagine that there probably is. Again, Twitch apparently just being shit today. I don't know if it's me or if it's, like, them, and that's a big problem. Just, keep an eye on it for me and tell me how bad it is. Had frequent pausing, but the game itself is fine frame-wise. Okay. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't think I can chainsaw that, but apparently that's wrong. I can. Just sounds like Twitch. Yeah, fair enough. Just gonna do that.
I might go take a quick shower because I feel gross.
I mean, you're during that period in your life where you feel gross, called a period.
Yeah. The baby!
I just had to go slideshow for 4 seconds a moment ago, but now it's back to normal. I'm really hoping that that doesn't, Yeah, that's Vampire no, not Vampire Jesus, Demon Jesus. This is, strongly evocative, not of Christ, in fact, but of, Evangelion. It's a little known fact.
I'm gonna go take a shower, I'll be right back.
Alright, you do that. Man, that's some magnet hands. Is Rachel playing other M? She keeps saying the baby. I mean, that's really good, but also, I hate you. This is the point of coming up here. Oh. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Can I stab him? And get a big, am I actually gonna go through his body, in fact? Because I was gonna say, can I stab him and get a really cool spear? That'd be nice. No. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping that I could do that. I'm not sure that I'm necessarily following what it wants me to do with this man's chest. I I do find it interesting that you put a big Spelunky teleporter, or not teleporter, bounce pad in your cathedral. See, that's pretty lame, though. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to stab the man. I wanted to stab him so hard it went through the wall behind him. It would have been much more entertaining. I've realized that a big, like, problem for me when playing video games is my own particular desire of what I want will confuse me as to what I'm supposed to do. Because I just think, like, but that would be much better. Why didn't they do that?
This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
Okay. Come find me, Doom guy. What could go wrong? Oh. On rails section? Hi, Solaire. Thank you. I don't even remember what these things were like. Like, I've got 5 of them? Damage dealt against a frozen demon is increased. For twice before recharge. Okay, that sounds nice. I like that. Like, I could ice a lot of boys that way. I think the priest is compensating. Like, what? You're not going to get a fucking awful huge castle if you get, like, a demon power up? Like, come on. If you've acquired, right? Let's say you have acquired from the depths of hell the entropic powers of the demon lords themselves. You're not going to build yourself a nice castle at the end of the day. People have built themselves nice castles for less. People were like, dude, I'm the king in charge of 5 groups of peasants. And they built themselves a nice castle. Okay. That intrigues me. I like the idea of scatter bombs. Scatter bombs greatly intrigues me. Faster ice cooldown also would be nice. Damaging and killing frozen enemies will drop health. Hey. Guess what we're picking? Because I like freezing people. I like freezing people a lot, in fact. So we're definitely going to keep that so we can just kind of smack some people's shit. Sticky bomb or reload increased by 20%. I mean, probably good, though. We'll be honest. Wasn't a default ability of ice grenades. I'm so using it. I thought it was default. Yeah, that seems like an essential ability. I never use full auto, like, at all. And I'm sure that it's fine, but, like, it's whatever. I do like the ability to get this, though. Destroy 25 Arachnotron turrets. Great. Full auto's pretty meh. I mean, I'm glad to know that I'm not at least super wrong on that. immediately. Lock-on burst recharge decreased by 37.5%. Lock-on speed is increased by 50%. Meat hook recharge time decreased. Super shotgun reload speed increased. Sure. It's a good gun. We'll upgrade it. And we'll take this one as well when we get it. Because I want the ability to lock on more. Flaming hook is pretty good. I'm sorry. It can be on fire? Oh. Okay. Alright. Aw, come on. Okay, well, this is going a little bit less than planned. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Please give me your body. Okay, that's a pretty good ability. I'm gonna be honest. If you have the ability to light a man on fire like that, that sounds pretty strong. Please, allow me your body as well. Thank you. Hey, hate that. Please, cease. Just in general, just cease. That'd be good. Dude, I love the tracking, though. Tracking's super good. Cool. Okay, well. I guess I just don't have any shit for it. That's a bit of a problem at this time. That was probably a bad pickup, but, you know, we'll suffer for it later. Where are you coming from? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay, please allow me to gain the sustenance that I require from you. Thanks. Bye. Fuck it. Feels like I throw all the enemies at you section. Oh yeah, 100%. And that's neither good nor bad in this case. It just simply is. Ooh. Hey, cool. I survived. Look at that. There we go. Ooh. We're barely getting by here, but we're doing it. Keeps freezing. I know it's not my internet either. It's probably me. And if it's not me, then it's Twitch. All right, come on. All right. Okay, I heard a click, a little ding. I'm just hoping it's not me. Like I'm really hoping and praying that it's just Twitch. Fuck. Fuck. We're gonna die. Never mind, we're good. For now. We're very fast at the moment. I did see that earlier as well, but I just chose not to do anything about it. Whoop. Okay, that was my game there for a second. That was for sure. Oh, we're afraid of everything. You know, I thought there was going to be something there, and then there just wasn't. I can't believe I snuck HP. Oh my god. Alright. Panic mode. I like that I'm seeing confirmations of my strategies being used in the chat. Fuck. Okay. Where are you at? What? Insufficient fuel. I'm missing like one charge. I see. Are you exploded now? Thank you. Dude, we did it.
The priest has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
You lock in that signal, buddy. I'll take that, and I'll take anything else you got while we can. We did it, Reddit to the moon. Yeah, we did it. If I beat Doom Eternal, we'll all watch to the moon. Not my Let's Play, because that would be extremely boring. Just steal somebody else's content. Oh no, it's gonna be like a hell train. Oh no, it's actually just the end of the level. Okay. That's fine. I'm cool with this. Oh, my knee. Why is my knee sore? Skull look like a Necron skull? I guarantee you that there are fans of Warhammer on the Doom teams. Like, that's not even being a Warhammer fan saying that. It's just, oh, it is a Hell Train level. Okay. Cool, I hate it. Dude, is this all I have for ammo? Please, I need to... Extremely goofy movie. Get in on him! Oh, you asshole! Every time! The aforementioned Doom Hunter may bear a striking resemblance to Necron Destroyers. Oh, I do remember there being a guy in this that's just a ripoff of a Necron Destroyer. That was really funny. That's one of the few things that I've seen in this. I'm sorry, wait, there's a Hell Train arc of Tower of God? How is there a connection here?
The Hell Priest's position is stable now.
I was gonna say, like, is this a Hell Highway that was in the background before? But instead, no, it's is that a Star Wars probe? Well, sort of. The skin stretches a bit when you pull the knife out. Such a good detail. I mean, yeah. Who doesn't like a little skin grip, you know? Ow! Thank you. Lips that grip. Yeah, wound lips that grip. There's gonna be somebody out there who's like, yeah, man, I really dig it when they pull the knife out and, like, the skin is stuck to the knife slightly. And it's like, why are you like this? Okay. I mean, I'm not making you seem that way, but I'm definitely making somebody seem that way. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks.
Micro missiles or heat blast. We'll go with micro missiles, just for the heck of it. Seems like they might be more helpful than the ability to precision zoom in sometimes. Gotta remember that that changes out differently nowadays. Alright. Alright, that's one. Can I make that jump? Oh, there's monkey bars, I see. I didn't get the jump because I didn't use up the thingy the right way. That's fine. I'm still learning all of the intricacies of the movement category in this game. It's still a little bit jarring to me having this much versatility of movement, as it were. Did I just hit an invisible wall there for a second? Alright. Now I have to wait for it to reload. And then I gotta go for it. There we go. Ah, and there's a fucking Solaire over there. If I go there, I'm probably gonna fall. Like this! Because I'm dumb. Okay, don't imagine I can just tank it from over here. I cannot. Okay. Okay. That's just gonna give me a soup token anyway. I say just as if, like, it's not, like, a good thing, but... Eh. Can I make this from here? Yep. They give you a lot of leeway with that. Alright, Solaire, we're out. See you in the next life. And we're gonna grab this. We're gonna get out of here. Weak point pink. Oh, good. Praise the sun? Yeah. Now, if you really want to praise the sun, what you'll do is, look to the Lord Jesus Christ for, in God, all things are possible. Heathen deities are not permitted in this stream. It is a Christian Discord. Thank you. What if I look towards Demon Jesus? Okay, so here's my question. Is Demon Jesus going to be that dude that we saw earlier who's crucified? Or is this going to be like the Antichrist? Because then we have some discussions. Because apparently a large amount of people will, in fact, look towards Demon Jesus. I missed that one up. Real good. CSGO finished? Congratulations. I'm glad that you ended the entire CSGO franchise. You face bye. Cool. I'd sire the Antichrist. I mean, you wish. That implies you're getting laid. Which, let's be honest, what are the odds of that? Dude, we're getting a little bit hurt here. Alright, we're managing now. Never mind. Yo, let's go. Hey. That's cheating. Okay, cool. Alright. That's fine. I've learned that the ideal way to play this game is to just continue to throw things at things until it stops. Can't believe that fucking worked. Alright, there we go. Get him. Give him a good old punch. Oh, God. Stop that. Oh, hi. Oh, he's dead, actually. Never mind. Gonna be honest, didn't expect that one to work that way, but, wow, we took a lot of damage at the end there, huh? Get me out. I require HP. Alright, that was pretty good. It feels weird to be playing Doom and be like, hey, I need to be concerned about my weapon synergies. Like, it's kind of more of an Isaac thing, you know? What are you up to, Rachel? If you're still with us. Yeah?
Being very tired, apparently.
Why not go to bed?
No. Don't want to.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
Oh no, am I gonna fight a big boy? Is it gonna be a special boy? Oh, I can just teleport back? Weird. It's the fucking Necron. This is actually just a Warhammer. Like, it's not even an exaggeration. It's literally just a Necron. I'm sorry, are you bringing up a casket? Oh, okay. Weird. Gonna be honest, this is one of the stranger things in this game. Dude, that is just a hell pit. Oh, this is a boss fountain. Hey! Rude! I'm not sure how I feel about the little cartoony pop when their eyes come out. Stranger Things, like the show? I mean, that was definitely a show. I'm, like, pretty neutral on it, to be honest. Like, Stranger Things is, like, pretty solid, but it's getting to that point where it's, like, it's going a bit too long, I think. And also, like, everybody's gonna just grow up and be, like, that kid from Stranger Things, and I don't think that's great either. For the kids from Stranger Things. What? Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, no, I mean, Stranger Things has good visuals. That's for sure. Yeah, of course, why not? That's just natural, you know? The entrance to your building being on the bottom of your building. Of course. Huh. The two maternal guys went, can I copy your homework? Sure, why not? It was weird when the kids were having relationships, though, since you've been watching them since they were kids, and I was like, nah. See, that doesn't bother me. Do you remember Boy Meets World? That was a show where you literally watched them go from, like, 7th graders to Topanga and Corey jumping in bed at college. And knowing full well what they were going there to do. Ow. Dude, I hate you in particular. You weird Warhammer man. I mean, it's because I watched that show before, it didn't feel weird to me. I don't feel like it's weird anyway when it's fiction. Like, they're not real children. I'm not sitting there going like, my child has grown up. Arya has sex scene in the last season of Game of Thrones. I was like, you, what the fuck? I see, this just doesn't bother me. Like they're actors, and it's more weird to me looking back at that 70s show and being like, hey, Mila Kunis was underage that entire show. Like, going back with that knowledge makes it so much weirder because you're just like, oh no. Kelso, but it's not like that was something Kelso was intentionally doing. It wasn't like Kelso's actually a pedophile. I mean, I don't think that you're weird. I think that it's just like a specific trait. Like, you find that strange, and that's fair enough. Like, there's certain stuff in shows where I'm just like, ah, that's weird. Survive one death blow, briefly slow down time, giving you a chance to recover. The stream recharges on death. That will never save me, I guarantee you. I'm probably going to pick it, though. I kind of like the idea of slowing down time in the air, though. I gotta pick it because it increases my lifespan. Just like these fake beers on Doom Man's arm. It's trying to start up cool music and I'm just like looking around like, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised that I made that shot with a shotgun. It did turn off, so I think that I can just make it now. The answer is yes. Ow! Lightning! I did just tank that lightning damage. Anything cool going on down there, though? No? Okay. Sup, guys? I'm very pleased that you decided to come and fight me solo, in fact. Dude, this is not how I was intending for this fight to go. He's actually gotten me more than I would have liked. It's fine. We'll make it work. Please. Thank you. Yeah, I completely deserve what happened there, but I'm also pretty upset about it. Gonna be real. Dude, you just get the HP. I got stuck on the little tiny thingy. I used up 2 lives like that. Just think about that. In the same room, in the absolute dumbest possible of ways. Nah, we good. Man, those stupid little knobs. Use that a lot for sniping? Yeah, I use it a lot for sniping, and then I decided, well, now I have a new ability, so why don't we just try that? Yeah, the ship guys seem like they're not a lot of fun to deal with. You know what else seems like it's not a lot of fun to deal with? Laser grids. Well, that didn't work as intended for several reasons, but I also just got caught on a lot of weird shit. Hi, guys. Dude, that went so wrong in like 7 different ways. I got stuck on the man's gun. Do we not have any of the normal gun? We don't. Oh, that's fucking good. Oh! He knows. Gonna go to bed?
No.
You just sound very tired.
No.
Please, please, allow me to commit his body to be exploded. It needs to be evaporated from my sight.
Feed it to science.
Honestly,
Loose
I'll put my body to science. Just as long as they promise not to use it as a test dummy for a car.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
I just want it to do something better than that. Like, we know cars are lethal.
They're probably just gonna throw you in a pit and go, let's see how long it takes his body to decompose.
I'm cooler with that than I am with my body being used as one of those stupid mannequins.
Because I have a will, because of course I do,
Took
my
that guy out of
will
that casket.
isn't like, I want to be cremated, I want a proper burial. I want a natural burial, which is where you rent
Yeah.
a plot of land. And, why aren't you plugging into the hole? You rent a plot of land and you literally bury the body under 2 feet of dirt.
You just let
And,
the
like,
animals go at you.
You let the animals and the bugs eat you. And once your body is decomposed, you no longer have to... I think you have to pay to dispose of the bones.
Makes sense.
If there are any left. But then after that, like after the bones are like picked through and thrown away, you no longer have to pay. And like that's a hell of a lot cheaper than being one cremated and two a burial. I think it's like $600 to be naturally
What the fuck
buried.
is that?
Or if you donate your body to science, it's free. But my mom's like, if you die before us, we want something. I'm like, just request my skull. When my
Request my skull.
when my body's done oozing, just be like, hey, I kind of want my daughter's skull, man. I'm sure they'd be like, alright, cool.
I'm neutral on platforming, by the way. Easy. I just don't care. Like,
Take the skull.
yeah, I'll take your skull and then I'll like do some weird like Warhammer shit to it where I preserve it and you know make a useful item out of it every day.
I want you to like put, because something tells me I'm gonna die before you do.
I really doubt this. Historically, my family dies like within the next, give or take, 30 years of my life.
I want you
Ah.
or whomever. If we have children, but I want them to take.
Streams.
I want them to take my skull, bleach it so it's like pristine white, and then I want them to put pink rubies where my eyes would be, and then I want them to display.
Fuck?
I want them to display me on a mantle somewhere. And like, you know how like every family has like a precious heirloom? I want that to. It's like, this is your great grandmother's skull. If you like, we offer it food at 3 a.m. to appease her.
I like that your logic is like, I vaguely believe in the aspects of Christianity. Time to become a totemist, like, shamanic religion.
I would love it if my family was like, oh, we have to appease grand spirit.
We have to, listen, she was a Christian, but she advocates ancestor worship, it's fine.
She believed in ghosts. Nothing she believed made sense.
But no, like, I mean, like, Christians believe in ghosts too, but...
Like, I would absolutely, like, I would love it. It's like if you don't feed her every third full moon, she's going to haunt the family.
Yeah. She'll haunt your family.
She'll haunt the family. She'll lift the curse.
Here's the thing, though, because it's just like...
You have to leave her next to Pop's ashes. or she'll haunt the family. Won't he haunt the family? No, he doesn't give a shit.
You know, you can switch weapons with number key. Yes, I know. I use the number keys on my thing, but the thing is I don't remember which numbers they are.
The fucking backseat, man.
It's never.
I know Tyler
it's
doesn't
never
care.
backseating.
Tyler doesn't give a shit.
Whoops.
But here's the thing, like, if we could be ghosts, like, because when I die,
If
I'm
we
assuming...
could be ghosts.
I'm just saying, if we could be ghosts and, like, haunt shit, whatever, I feel like you would be too lazy to give a shit, but I would be like, hey, they didn't put my pristine bleached diamond skull next to your fucking urn. I'm gonna be pissed for the next 6 years until they put us next to each other.
Yeah, but then what's gonna happen is, like, a decade later, it's gonna be like your head is found in, like, a fucking thrift store somewhere.
I'd be so cool with that.
Also, like, I don't believe that you would be the one that would stir up a ruckus. Like, I straight up as a ghost, like, yeah, I don't really... Oh, right, I have these weird abilities that I can pick things. I kind of want Loot Magnet. Like, I straight up would be the guy that's like, alright, time to whip everything off the walls. Why? Because... Harrison Ford finds it in a gift shop.
See, but then I'd haunt the family that takes me in. Like...
I can't ever see you haunting in, like, the traditional sense. Like...
No, I feel like I would be what's considered, like, a quote-unquote helpful ghost. Like, they leave their stove on and they leave the house, I'd turn it off.
Yeah, see, meanwhile, I am 100% the one that's like, alright, just flick that on, the house is now on fire. And then people would be like, why? And it's like, I don't know, if my thing that's left here burns, like, I get out, I guess? I don't know.
I'm trying everything here.
Part of me wonders, though, like, if
I can hear the nagging of my deceased wife.
If I'm just, like, just keep, like, my pinky bone or something like that, right? And tell people to just hold on to that shit. Can I somehow, like, assuming these are even real, like, can I ghost myself so that way I can technically skirt around ever having to go to hell?
I mean, a lot of people believe that, like, if you have, like, some... Well, here's the thing. My mom believes, however your body dies in, like, if you're not, like, buried beautifully and peacefully, if you go to heaven, you're gonna look like a monster.
I'm fine with that.
Like, and, like, my dad and I try to argue with her, so we're like, you really think God would be like, this, like, soldier that died in Iraq who got blown up, you're just gonna be a mangled piece of meat? Like, no. No, that's not how that works. And she's like, well, because my dad's like, I want to be cremated, and I'm like, I want to get... What I would love is, like, the Tibetan sky burials, where they just let vultures eat you. I'd love
like, we talked about that with the Zoroastrians, where in, like, certain countries... They have mounds that you get put on, but because of just one reason or another, a lot of those countries just don't have the mounds anymore, or don't have the availability to do so, which is hilarious.
Well, it's just like, I want to be like, I want my body to be disposed of in a hilarious, like, not inconvenient, but because so far everybody in my family has just been cremated.
Which
like,
is interesting as Christians, because if they really were super devoutly Christian, they would consider that by doing that, they're no longer going to be able to enter heaven because their body doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, which is stupid. It's so dumb. It's like, that's what my dad's trying to tell her, like, do you really think, like, say, like, a soldier got blown up? Like, that guy can't go to heaven anymore because his body got, like, disintegrated?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Again, that's the whole me saying, like, I don't believe that a God that's all-loving and all-knowing is, like... Oh, you didn't believe in the James Version Bible, you're not coming in.
Yeah.
PJ always jokes that, he says that what he wants to do, and I told him, like, if I die before you do, because I have a feeling I'm gonna die very early. Like, 50. I was like, what I want you to do is... I want either you or a friend of mine to just dress as the Grim Reaper and just hover in the back. Just, like, far enough in the woods or whatever that, like, people don't think that it's, like, is that what I'm seeing? Or is that, like, like when your brain pieces together something to try to make a face.
Yeah.
I was like, I want
Man, that was
somebody
the
to do
guy's
that,
spine.
and then just hover, and like occasionally like move. Like that's all I want. My brother was just like, I do that for you, because PJ jokingly said that he wants a pop-up casket. That like he wants a spring so his body sits up and it freaks people out.
I come back to what's wrong with your family? Like,
We joke. I don't know. We just find this shit funny. My mom doesn't. My dad and my brother and I do, because it's like death is like, haha, who cares?
I mean, I'm not
Like,
exactly saying that that's wrong.
Like, I know where I'm going. I don't fucking care. I say that and it's like, I'm going to heaven, I think.
See, I just don't believe in it, really. Like, it's just, if it is there, it is there. If it's not, it's not.
If it is there and you go up there and like, you're not coming in, it's like, well, okay. At least I know now.
Well, like, assuming that the Christian one's right, I'm gonna have just, like, if I'm gonna apparently have a ticket in. So, that's something.
Or you're baptized, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's like, if baptism doesn't mean shit, then it's like, okay, cool, I'm sorry.
See, I don't...
How do I get bugs every game I play?
I was never baptized. So I'm not sure if that means, like, I still can't get into heaven.
No, it just means you have to be good.
I think I'm good. I think out of everybody in my family, I'm the goodest. The most
The
good.
pop-up casket and Grim Reaper are good ideas.
See? I am a brilliant human being when it comes to funerals.
I'm sorry, is my boss just gonna be a big skull? No, it's gonna be this guy? Are we gonna fight the Necron? Is that what's gonna happen? I mean, yeah, in your family, you're the best one. I would also argue that, like, I'm probably, like, pretty high up there in terms of people in my family, but, like, that's depressing.
Your family's shit. I mean, my family's also shit.
Just in different
So.
ways.
Yeah. I think even my extended family, I'm the best one. No, my brother. My
Yeah, if
brother
you're
is
not
the
straight,
best.
well, if you're not straight, it doesn't disqualify you. It makes it so that way, like... Oh, fuck.
I also don't think that God hates the gays, so... Because I know people are like, well, Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm like, God was
Hey,
pissed
nobody
at
question
all...
what just happened, okay? It's fine.
It's like God was pissed at all the rape that was happening.
God was
like, don't
mad
do that.
about a lot of things throughout history. Let's not quibble here. Oh, these don't hurt
And
you,
also,
huh?
like, what I argue with my mom
Fuck.
and my dad about. Well, I don't argue with it. I just question it. I'm like, there was the Old Testament, and then he just went, these rules aren't working. Let's make a new one. What's to say he wasn't like, we should probably make a New Testament, and he just never got around to it because nobody listened to him anymore.
Yeah, it's called Mormons.
Like, I also just don't think that. It's like, how can
Ow,
you
it's
trust...
hot.
It's like, how can you trust what's poorly translated by some white guy?
I mean, it's also not even just white guys. It's just all religions.
No, I'm talking about the king, because it's the one my parents.
No, I
believe.
know. I'm just saying.
They
Like,
don't think Catholics are correct. They don't think, like, if you do not read the King James version of the Bible,
dude, I'm
incorrect.
so like this is my only complaint with the platforming, and it's that the platforming's like fine. I don't have an issue with it. It's just kind of like that. Like, it's just kind of there. I'm personally partial to Japanese Jesus. What the fuck? Why is it just dropping me? Dude, I'm gonna fucking die because of this shit. I'm actually just, like, considering just killing myself. Like, spelunkying, as it were. Like, the dumbest. The absolute dumbest. Hi. I killed myself. And in the end, it was worth it. Dude, why is everything on fire, though? Like, for real. Like, that's not even, like, a facetious statement. Just a general curiosity. Like, I get that everything's hell, but, like, please.